Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Mora and I'm a UCF graduate of the College of Education and Human Performances program. I'm sorry that I could not be with you today, but I'm in another country. But I'm so glad that I was able to make this video for you to see. I recently did a happy hour workshop at the student showcase that was called Making Your Internship Count. One thing that you need to remember is that your internship is a semester-long interview. So I made 10 commandments for myself that was basically about professionalism that I followed through my internship and it went wonderfully. I ended up getting hired at my dream school. It's where I did my second internship and I could not be happier. So I'll quickly go over these 10 commandments with you that I created. Once this is over, please feel free to email me, ask me any questions or concerns. I'd love to collaborate. After the student showcase, I probably had 20 different emails with questions, and I really love to hear from all of you. So here are my 10 commandments. The first one is make a good first impression. As soon as you get your placement, make sure that you email your principal, email the assistant principals, and your supervising teacher. Let them know how happy you are that they are allowing you to go to that school and how excited you are. Also, a really good idea would be to see when you can start your internship. I know that UCF has a certain day, so you want to ask your coordinator if it's okay first, but ask them if you can start as soon as school starts, maybe during pre-planning, so you can see how a classroom is set up from the very beginning, and also you can get to know your students a little bit ahead of time. Number two, be a yes person, be opportunistic. Take the different opportunities that the other teachers or the staff might ask you to do, even if it's just copying papers. Three, don't complain. This is so important. I know that if you're already in internship, you probably already heard this, or you probably said this to yourself, is I have to drive way too far for my internship. Well, there's really nothing that you can do about it. The district knows where your address is. They know what is really considered too far for you to drive back and forth to internship. You really just need to find a way to do it. It's really only a semester. If there's a reason why you really cannot make that drive, you need to talk to your coordinator. Don't talk to your principal. Don't talk to the district. Don't talk to your supervising teacher. It's something you need to talk to your coordinator about immediately. Also, don't complain at different things that are going on in the classroom. Your teacher teaches a certain way, and that's really how they're going to keep it. And if you do have a problem, like I said, talk to the coordinator. Four, stand out. Join professional organizations. Make sure that the staff knows your name. Do things that most interns really wouldn't do. Number five, communicate with faculty. If you have any questions, go straight to them because they love to hear that you have questions. Also, let them know how happy you are during your internship, that you are having a wonderful experience, that you're learning so much. They really love to hear your feedback, and it's really a way to get to know them because remember, they're the ones that hire you. Six, dress properly. I know it's kind of silly that I'm adding this, but I've seen lots of interns, and it's something that really needs to be reviewed over and over again. Something that here in Florida we have a hard time realizing is that open-toed shoes are not professional. Closed-toed shoes are what you really need to stick with. I know that they have very beautiful flip-flops that we can wear that have lots of beautiful charms on them, but they are not professional. A way that I like to think about it is think of administration. We don't obviously have to dress as nice as them, but they never really stay out of what we're supposed to be wearing as professionals. Seven, speak about faculty meetings. This is absolutely terrifying that you as an intern are going to say something for the entire staff to hear. However, it looks really good on your part. We're really kind of, right now that we're going into Common Core, we're kind of on the same level as them. We have wonderful ideas to implement Common Core. Let them know the different ideas that you have, even if it's just strategies or questions or something you don't understand. Speak up while you're there at that faculty meeting. 8, this is extremely important, probably the most important thing, is to be careful in social settings. Be careful what you say because you never know when you're talking poorly about little Johnny and how bad he was in your class today. Little Johnny's grandmother that you've never met, but she knows who you are, is in the table right next to yours, and that's really going to get back to that family, and you don't want that to happen. Also, be careful on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. You really want to be careful. Even if your profile is private, you never know how they can get a hold of it. You just don't want to step over that boundary. Be careful of the photos tagged of you, things you say. You kind of want to stay out of political standpoint. To just keep it to yourself. Number 9, get involved. Be involved in clubs and activities. Go to the games that your students are in. It will really brighten their day just to see you there. Number 10 is once a teacher, always a teacher. What you do outside of the classroom, you need to remember that we are set to a higher standard socially. So keep that standard high. I know that we are in Florida. I personally live in Daytona Beach. I go to the beach. My students go to the beach. That's not going to keep me from going just because I might have a student there. But the things I do, I am going to be more careful with because kids have phones. All it takes is for a student to take a picture of you and put it online, and that can be perceived in any way they would like it to be perceived. And you really don't want that drama. So just be careful when you're in social settings. So that's it. Those are my 10 commandments. If you have any questions whatsoever, like I said, email me. This was wonderful for me. Like I said, I got hired at my dream school. I am so happy there, and I think a lot of it was because I did keep that aspect of professionalism. So I hope you all enjoyed, and good luck in your internships in your first year of teaching.